Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Mistah Fab, aka the Grind King. You checking out the Hip Hop Chronicles, UK.
What up? In it, like, the hell are you doing here, bruv?
I just came out, man. I was in Paris for a few weeks, man. I was chilling with the family, doing my family thing, and you know, I had my peeps out here. I was like, yo, I'm gonna just come up to London for a couple days, man. Come chill. I was like, word, like no shows, no nothing. I'm like, nah, I'm just come chill. So, you know, I mean, that's what it is, man. You get out, go vacation, man. And while I'm here, just reached out to some of the family members, like, yo, come chill, let's go out, show me out. And that's what's up, that's why I'm here. It's freezing. I think I picked the wrong time of the year to come.
You picked the absolute wrong time to come. But I love the fact that you're in a pub right now.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man.
You have to do it like that, right?
We had to eat right now, man. Me and the young queen, she in there somewhere. See her, it's her Bentley right here, man.
That's what I'm saying. All rimmed out, all pimped out and shit.
You know, but nah, we chilling, man. I'm staying over at the Grand Plaza Apartments, rented out apartment for the weekend.
Nice.
You know, 400 pounds a night or something, man. I'm just chilling, but
that's
cool. It's lavish.
Yeah, well, absolutely. The way you're rocking right now. Where do you see yourself in hip hop? Where does Mistah Fab slot in hip hop?
I think I'm in my own lane in today's hip hop, and what I mean by that is you hear a lot of artists, man, and they're very similar to other artists, you know,
right.
or rappers that take trends and then they want to rock with it, they want to roll with it. And the popular song is about getting high and getting things like that. You know, everybody want to make a get high song and do things like that. Me myself personally, I'm one of the very few rappers that don't smoke or drink. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, currently, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, in my past, you know, we contributed to it, but at the end of the day, I'm damn near 4 years clean, no drugs, no nothing, and putting some positivity back in the hip hop, man.
Right.
With a lot of the community organizing things that I do, I take part in my neighborhoods. I do like once a month community events, gathering people from the old to the young, and throwing charity events, man, giving back to the youth, man, feeding the community once a month, having public feedings where everybody comes out, everybody can eat. And I just say I'm in my own lane in hip hop, man. But I fit in. I'm not like an outcast, like one of those guys that no one else rocks with, because I'm the rapper's rapper. Every rapper, like, you know, like, yo, Fab, oh yeah, that's my man. Like, that's my dude. I rock with him. And that's state to state, country to country. Like, cats really rock with me, man. But I'm my own totem pole in this game, man. I'm as well as my best critic and my worst enemy, because sometimes I trick myself. Right. It's a learning process, and I proceed in the obstacle of trial.
It's interesting because coming from Oakland, from where you are, and penetrating East Coast and getting those cosigns out here, it takes a lot. It's not easy.
Definitely not easy, man. Especially when you're not, when you don't have a major label back.
Yeah.
You don't have like major management, no publicists. I mean, basically doing things on a real independent level. Like, you know, when people hear me say independent, you know, when you think independent nowadays, you think like moguls like Tech-9.
Right.
The Atmosphere, and you know, some of these guys, the Merce, and these guys have structure though. They have, you know, with Tech-9, which is, you know, one of my favorite rappers. You have Travis behind him, and Travis is he facilitates everything. You know, he runs the Strange Music. You have the Atmosphere and Slug and those guys. You have, you know, the Rhyme Savers doing a lot of things. When you deal with me particularly, it's me.
Yeah.
You know, I do my blogging, I do my PR, I do my social networking.
Yeah.
I do a lot of these things, man. And blessed be the person that can have the opportunity to have those guys in their corner. And you know, and it's definitely a blessing. But when you don't have those guys, or when, you know, those guys aren't fully executing what it is that you envision yourself doing, then you have to take responsibility for what you have to do. Therefore, there you have a supreme independent artist like myself going out. I pay for these trips. I pay for, you know, pressing up my CDs. These are all things that come out of my pocket. So I take it upon myself that if I don't go out and I don't grind and I don't hustle, then you don't see people with these cosigns and be saying, oh, I rock with him. You don't see that because they don't see me.
This Kreayshawn business, right? A lot has been made of it.
Yeah.
My personal take is with regards to individuals using a certain word, I don't use it. I feel personally that word, for whatever it's right or wrong, people use it, rappers use it. I don't feel she should use it. A lot has been said by yourself and also David Banner, particularly. What the fuck is going on, blood?
First of all, shout out to David Banner. I love David Banner. He's a very he's like myself. We're extremists. When we feel a certain way about something, we take it to the max. He has very strong feelings about what it is that he feels. But what we have to all realize is demographical upbringing is very much plays a part in things. True.
Okay.
I remember on one of my first trips to England, I was in Camden, and a lady had came up to me and she said, "You dress very different than the niggers here." And I looked at her and I was like, "Wow!" I'm like, "What did you say to me?" And she's like, "The niggers, the brown people, niggers." And I looked at like the guy that was taking us, like showing us around.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, it was an older lady. He's like, yo, just chill. Like, yo, that's, that's how they are out here, man. They old. Like, I'm like, she don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and it tripped me out. But what it also did to me, man, was to let me know that demographically, there are certain things that just are what they are.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And no matter how emotionally tied to our ideologies we can't shape the difference of someone else's upbringing, no matter what. Like, David Banner grew up in a place where white people still hang black men.
Yeah.
And looking at a white woman, it's a potential to be, at times when he was younger, this is a potential, you're gonna go to jail, or you're gonna get beat, or you're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Right. So embedded in his memory as well as his heart are those memories.
Right.
Of that southern dislike.
The connotations to it, right.
Where we're from, in the Bay Area, is one of the biggest melting pots on earth.
Right.
Of gentrification, in my class I have black, white, Latin, Indian, Native.
Right, the diversity.
The diversity. So it's so diverse that we all grow up. Like when you go to certain projects, it may just be a Puerto Rican project, or it may just be a black project. Right. In our projects, everybody stays there. Like, everybody is like, yo, my nigga, can I borrow some sugar? Yeah, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I still remember one of my best friends growing up, name was Surinder Singh. Like, he was an Indian, like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Sikh, I've learned everything when I was Safrika, like all this shit when I was young, I learned all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Teach me the bad words, man.
Oh,
shit. Like, these are shit that we learned growing up.
Right,
so it's just demographical difference.
It's just, I just feel like with the fact that she's on a certain stage now, I think, right, demographically fine, that can happen, right? I understand that. Right. When we're young, sometimes we don't understand things.
Right.
As we grow older, we have a responsibility to educate not only ourselves, but the people that we're reaching out to.
Definitely, and I think that now that the point has been made national, worldwide, that it's a lot of big differences with the demographical.
Yeah.
It's more conscious to be nasty as well as Kreayshawn. So now it's like, damn, I didn't know. If you take someone who's, let's take an Aborigine. Australia. Never seen a TV before in their life. Like, they be crazy. Like, there's certain tribes and certain cities in Africa and, like, that's still like primitive. That probably still throw spears at planes.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you take them out of their element and you show them something, then the one comes back to his neighborhood like, yo, it ain't like that everywhere. Like, you know, and she's at a learning process now. She's, you know, she's definitely like, okay, I'm more conscious of it now. Like, you know, and it's a beautiful thing.
And the thing is that for me is like, I want to make it clear that it's not about you can say it in private or shit like that. It should just shouldn't be done at all, because there's a certain risk. I feel for me, but it's just me, because you know, I feel like I like to think I'm an educated individual. I still got a lot to learn about life and myself and hip hop. I just feel that there has to be a respect level. Even when I'm at a concert and say I'm watching Jay-Z, I will still edit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll edit myself because I feel that's a respect level I'm giving to my fellow people.
Right. And it's just a cultural thing as well as a self-educating thing. And when we become self-educated, then we become conscious of our wrongdoings, of the errors that we may have made of our past.
Right. Because we do make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
And it's the way we deal with them. That's simple.
It's the growing and the learning. It's I would never persecute someone for their unawareness of their actions.
Yeah, because I feel weird when rappers who I know, high-profile rappers, they call me the N-word.
Right.
They're like, yo, my N-word. I'm like, did I just hear that right? I'm like, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
It was like, and I tell people all the time, and like I say, you can never shape someone's strong feeling. Like if we were to talk about religion, and you have your strong feelings of what you feel, and I'd be like, do you really believe in that? And then you'd be like, do you really believe, like, you know what I'm saying? You could never shape that. Our main thing as artists and as community spokesmen is to create an unbiased opinion, as well as teach and educate when given the opportunity. And hopefully the unlearned will become learned.
What's next for you now? What are you doing now? You dropped this project in December, right?
Yeah, I dropped that in December. I'm actually dropping a project in a few weeks called, it's just a free upload project called Love, Lies, and Alibis. It's basically like, the theme of it is like Valentine's Day, like, you know, under love, and it's just a little collector's item for fans of mine that want to listen to it, but it's geared more towards relationships. Right. I have Trey Songz on there, H.O.P.E.
I like her.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I like her. She's dope.
She's such a dog. Like, she's amazing. Yeah. Taj, which is an artist that I'm currently working with, and this artist Deltrice. It's me and R&B singers, like, you know what I mean?
Deep.
So and it's dope, and it's called Love, Lies, and Alibis. I'm dropping that, and the next project after that is called The H.O.P.E. It's helping our people evolve. And it's basically like what we were talking about, teaching and evolving and realizing our errors, growing. And it's like the education of me. Like, look what I've done, look what I've been through musically, look at my struggles. But at the end of the day, I'm a dedicated father, community organizer, community leader, community activist, a demographical spokesman. Right. You know, a worldwide chairman for the city of the city that I grew up in. Yeah. And all this is in detailing in my music, and it's called Helping Our People Evolve, The H.O.P.E.
Nice. So that Trey Songz record, what's it called?
It's called Runaway.
Runaway.
And it's a record we did a little while ago. You know. And it's just been sitting in my email, man. I was like, oh, let's do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Love that. That's good. That's
working.
That's good. I'm really interested to hear H.O.P.E.
Yeah.
I'm really looking.
I'll send you some records off of it.
Yeah, you need it.